Hey guys, it's Kimberly. I know my last video I did was week 8 and 9, and I'll be honest with you. I had made a list of everything as far as symptoms and baby and extra info and all that for 10 weeks, and I was getting ready to do my video. Here's the funny thing. This is what 10 weeks was going to say, that I'm not sick every day. I had some days where I got up in the morning and I would get sick, and then the rest of the day I was perfectly fine. So I started thinking, yay, I'm starting to get over the morning sickness. Well, I spoke too soon. So before I even had a chance to make the 10-week video, I got really sick. Probably the worst that I've been sick so far. So I guess between 10 weeks and 11 weeks for me with twins has been really difficult. I got up, was not feeling well that Sunday because mine flips every Saturday. So I either do my video on Saturday or Sunday. So I got up that Sunday, was not feeling really super, but I kind of just forced myself to go out and about a little bit with my husband, because I thought I'm one of those kind of people where, like, if I get a cold or something, sometimes if I push myself, it will just subside somehow. But I guess pregnancy is a little different. So anyways, I'll stop rambling. So anyways, I was going to give you all of my details for 10 weeks, but I kind of just was sick the whole week of the 10 weeks. Monday and Tuesday, I was extremely nauseous. The Zofran was not working. Nothing was working. I would eat. Everything would just totally upset my stomach. By Wednesday, I threw up all day long. I couldn't keep anything down. And I kept thinking to myself, okay, stay hydrated. I don't want to get dehydrated and have to go to the hospital. I just kept thinking that in my mind. So as I was getting sick through the day, I was like, drink water. So sometimes I would drink the water and I would get sick so quickly that, TMI, the water was still ice cold when it would come back up. So that was kind of a nightmare. And my back has been killing me really bad. It's almost like there's this knot in the middle of my back, and it almost feels sometimes like it's just being twisted, and if you put pressure on it, it helps a little bit. But anyways, my back had been hurting. So by Wednesday night, my husband got off work, went to his parents' house. Well, I waited as long as I could. So eventually I ended up calling him, and I was crying. I was like, you gotta come home. I'm extremely sick. I can't keep anything down. My back was hurting me so bad. I was trying a heating pad. I was trying putting pressure on it. I was trying everything, but my back, any little way that I bent or twisted or anything that I tried to get some relief, it just made it worse, to the point that I just felt so awful and I was in so much pain that I just busted out into tears. So anyway, I called him and he said, he's on his way. So anyways, he got home. The second that he came in, he started rubbing my back and massaging my back, and it just released it a little bit at a time. It constantly hurts a little bit, but not to the point that it was that evening. It was really horrible. So I don't know if the twins Somehow there's just not enough room in there. Maybe you guys have a little bit more experience of why I might be having so much back pain. I'm like right at 3 months. Tomorrow I'll be 11 weeks. So that's why I didn't make a 10-week video, because I had a really, really rough week. I didn't even really get dressed. It was pretty bad. It sucked. Anyways, I'll just move on. Tomorrow I'll be 11 weeks. And as far as food cravings go, I guess I would say cheese. I've been eating a lot of stuff with cheese, which I really don't want to do because you're constipated when you're pregnant. But for some reason, I just keep wanting things with cheese. So I was eating Cheez-Its. I was eating cheese toast. For a while, I was wanting macaroni and cheese, which I finally made that. And it didn't taste like macaroni and cheese to me. So I don't know if I'll be eating that for a while. God, my face looks swollen. I'm very, very tired. But I don't know if that has to be with the fact that I'm a little bit tired because I'm pregnant, and then I'm a lot tired because I was taking the Zofran just trying to get some kind of, any type of relief. So it's just constantly making me tired. Still not sleeping well. My hair is like really, really dry right now. As you can see, it just has a mind of its own. It doesn't really want to do what I want it to do. My fingernails, you can't see them, but they're growing like crazy. I have to keep trimming them down, which is weird to me. Last week it said the baby was the size of a kumquat. I don't even really know what that is. I never got a chance to go look in the store because I was sick. But tomorrow for 11 weeks, it says that the babies are going to be the size of limes. And it says from 11 weeks to 12 weeks that they're going to double in size. So the babies are going to go, which is so weird to me. I guess a lime is about like that. And it says the babies are going to double in size. My next ultrasound is Wednesday, which is next week, a few days, which I'm excited about because the last ultrasound that we had, of course, the babies didn't even look like babies because that was like 7 weeks. So this time they'll actually look like babies, and I hope we get to hear the heartbeats. We got to see the heartbeat lines at the first one, but we didn't get to hear it. It says that the baby's organs are fully developed and nails are growing on the fingernails and the toes, and there's teeth buds that are growing. The baby is now officially a fetus and not an embryo. So they're growing like little weeds in there. What else? I'm trying to think. Yesterday I felt kind of icky, and then this morning I feel okay. I stopped taking the Zofran, I would say Wednesday, after I was so deathly sick. It just was not helping me. And I started taking the Unison and B6 combo together. I was taking half of a Unison tablet and 50 milligrams of B6 before I would go to bed, and then I was taking it again in the morning. I did that for 1 day yesterday, and then, sorry, I'm feeling nauseous right now. And then last night I did something a little different, which I want to try today. I took a full Unison tablet and 50 milligrams of a B6. And then when I woke up this morning, before I even got out of bed to take my daughter to school, I took another half of a B6. I want to see if that makes me feel better than doing it half in the morning and half at night. If I can just do a whole one at night and a B6 in the morning, if that will help. Right now I'm feeling nauseous because I'm hungry. Sorry my videos have not been every single week. I want them to be, because I want them to be full of information for mothers out there who haven't reached as far as I have, and also for the ones that have, that can also give me tips and advice on things that they've done, especially if you're pregnant with twins. I had morning sickness with my daughter, and it disappeared after the first trimester, and I'm really praying to God that it does with this pregnancy too. But I've had some people tell me that it may last longer because you have like double the hormones when you're pregnant with twins. So I guess we'll just see. I have been sick, but I am still gaining weight, so that lets me know that the babies are still growing, which is good. Things don't really taste super good to me. Like when I think, what do I want to eat? Nothing sounds good. Every once in a while I'll eat something and I'll just be like, oh, this tastes so good, but sometimes it makes me sick and then I don't want to eat it again. Yesterday was the first time I had a salad, because since I've been pregnant, anything fruity or vegetables, just the thought of it, just made me want to gag. But I have been wanting salad, which was weird. It changed in like a week. So yesterday I had a Caesar salad. I fixed a small bowl just in case I started to eat it and then I didn't like it. And it tasted really good, so I thought, well, it can't hurt since the day before was so gross. So I made another small bowl of salad. And it tasted really good. I love Caesar salad. I just don't like the fact that you kind of burp it all day, which is really gross. But if it's the only way right now that I can get any type of greens into my body for the babies, then I'll just tough it out. Anyways, I am going to try to maybe start to get some things for the babies. I haven't really bought a whole lot yet, and probably won't buy a whole lot until I know what the sexes are. I know a lot of my family members are like, are you registered? Are you registered? I haven't registered yet. I'm going to register in a few different places because I don't want friends and family to feel like, well, I don't have a Babies R Us near me or something like that. So I'm still thinking all the different things. Like, I do want to breastfeed if it's possible. So if any of you can give me some advice on the best breast pumps and the ones that you've not had good experiences with, because I know zip about breast pumps. I don't have any friends that have breastfed, so I can't get any advice from them. Also, if you can give me any other advice about breastfeeding, because I know nothing. Like, I seriously need to research. Any advice you have on morning sickness or things you've tried. I've tried ginger snaps. I've tried ginger ale. You name it, I've probably tried it. My mother-in-law told me last night to try to suck on a lemon. Now, I am not a fan of lemons, but if just taking a couple squirts of lemon in my mouth would help with the nasty taste in my mouth that's constantly there, I'm willing to do anything. So anyways, I guess I'll show you my stomach, and then I'll end the video. Hold on one second. I don't know if you can. Hold on. Excuse all the stuff in the back. It's my husband's airplane toys. this is the belly. I think this shirt makes me look bigger than I really am. But, sorry, I'm trying to find the, this is, sorry, it says toys. There we go, behind the white wall. Just a bum. I know I'm gonna show pretty quick because it's not my first pregnancy. And I'm pregnant with twins, but as long as the babies are healthy, that's perfectly fine with me. Anyways, I know this has been a long video and I'm so sorry that it is so long, but I had a lot to tell you with all the stuff that's been going on with me. So anyways, I'll see you guys. I probably won't do another one until maybe after the ultrasound. I'll do a video and show you the baby's ultrasound pictures. So anyways, I hope I don't get sick anymore so I can do my videos. So bye guys.